Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, Joyner Lucas has responded to Skepta again. This diss track is called Round 2 KO. Obviously, responding to Skepta's second diss track called Round 2. And I ain't gonna lie, Skepta's second diss track was good. It was something that I wasn't expecting, bro. He really showed his lyrical ability. And you know, being a UK rapper, we don't see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool for Skepta, you know, to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give us something that we ain't heard before coming from that side. But yeah, Joyner Lucas did make a TikTok yesterday saying that, you know, tomorrow being today at 11 a.m. It's 11 a.m. He was gonna drop a diss track. He was gonna drop his response track to Skepta. So we're gonna get into it now. His first response, I ain't gonna lie, it was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was way better than Skepta's, bro. And I'm not trying to be biased, even though I am being biased because Joyner is currently, like I said, my favorite artist right now. But it was just better. Like I'm sorry, that's just a fact, bro. It's not an opinion, bro. It was just better, bro. But we can get into the second response, bro. See what he talking about. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I did just wake up. So yeah. Okay, let's get into it. One thing I will say, the beat is always gonna be fire when it comes to Joyner. Hold on. He turning up off the rip. Let me tell you how to. Let me tell you how to.
Let me teach you how to terminate niggas on sight, little bitch. You would never be a G level. I don't care where you from or where you grew up. You would still get slapped with a tea kettle. You ain't smoking on shit. You ain't never been lit. I turn big smoke to a weed pebble. Stop talking about hits and that platinum shit, little hoe. You barely went sheet metal. Let's talk about how you got ran for your chain that was curled on the floor like a leaf pedal.
That was a bar.
Stop talking about hits and that platinum shit, little hoe. You barely went sheet metal.
Damn.
How you got ran for your chain that was curled on the floor like a leaf pedal. Let's talk about how you never grew up that hard and your mom always pushed you to be better. Let's talk about how your career fell off and the shit went straight through the meat shredder. I'm mad that I ever heard your music at all. If I didn't, I'd probably even sleep better. Hey,
wait, hold on. Let's talk about this little image right here. So obviously they in the boxing ring, and you got the USA glove and the UK glove. Now the UK glove was clean, which means this nigga didn't land no hits. He didn't land no hits. And then you got the USA glove bloody, which means that he landed all his hits. And I'm assuming that's Skepta on the ground. Huh. Yeah, that's basically he's saying it's clean sweep. 2-0 is what he's saying. But you know, I gotta listen to this first. I don't know if this is better than Skepta's yet. But so far it sounds good.
I'm mad that I ever heard your music at all. If I didn't, I'd probably even sleep better. Hey, fuck this nigga, I'ma spray with it. Put a Glock 19 to his face with it. Always knew you was a bitch, you was raised with it. I know why your daddy okay with it. I should take your flag and burn that shit, give it back, then put you in a grave with it.
Don't burn the flag, okay? Don't burn the flag. Don't do that. You gonna make a lot of people mad. Okay.
Know why your daddy okay with it. I should take your flag and burn that shit, give it back, then put you in a grave with it. How you gonna steal ASAP Rocky swag and fuck it all up and go gay with it? You started it. I ain't ducking no smoke, want all of it. Wanna steal my culture and talk your shit cause you mad that you can't be a part of it. You don't get no play, we ain't bumping it. Flex ain't never dropping no bombing it. You got the worst songs that I ever heard in my life. I don't even wanna hear niggas humming it. Oh, you bringing up Tory, I'm loving it. They forgot my lady went done with it. Me and Tory ain't never had smoke. That was really my nigga. We was just having fun with it.
Yeah. Facts, bro. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. The whole Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas diss track beef, that was all for fun, bro. It was all for competition. That's all it was, bro. They at the end of the day, they was cool. It, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the Kendrick and Drake beef. There wasn't actual bad blood. You know, they was just doing that for fun. You know what I'm saying? For the fans, really. You know, It's for sport. That's what they were doing it for, because rapping is a sport. You know what I'm saying? They were just trying to see who the best, and that all went down to public opinion. If you ask me, it was hard for me to choose a winner, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, because they both went crazy. Like Tory, he went stupid. Joyner went stupid. But then at the end of it, they hopped on the track together. They did the Suge remix of the Baby song, Suge. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Both of their verses on that song was tough. It was tough. To this day, I still can't tell y'all who won that. Like I said, I'm more biased towards Joyner. But Tory is Tory, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that wasn't actual bad blood, bro.
Life, I don't even want to hear niggas humming it. Oh, you bringing up Tory, I'm loving it. They forgot my lady went done with it. Me and Tory ain't never had smoke. That was really my nigga. We were just having fun with it. From the black Eminem, that's a compliment. I'm aware that
facts.
Niggas sold like 220 million records, and I bet you'd have bought a whole lot of them. Niggas mad at me because I bother them. Guess mama never told him she was proud of him. Even niggas like Gigs really hate your shit. He a real OG, there's a lot of them. You big ride niggas and you fine with it. You got a little cosign and you proud of it. And you'll do anything just to get a little over your chain, even swallow it.
Damn. That in it in the background is funny.
I hope Big Smoke is ready to cheat with him. Better call the pole and bring the police with him. Bring enough heat to cook up a beef with him. Wet a nigga up and bringing the beats with him. The bullet gets stuck, you feeling the
not him using UK flow.
Nigga, I'm making a geese with him. A wagyu steak, I cut up a piece with him. Floss on a nigga, I'm picking my teeth with him. Cough on a nigga, I'm making disease hit him. Walk on a nigga, and taking no leash with him. Lock a nigga out, I'm leaving his teeth with him. Lock a nigga down and bury the keys with him.
Damn.
Ass niggas, they really don't need venom. I'm skinning them alive and making a feast with him. Nigga need help, we bringing the streets with him. Give a nigga hell, I'm bringing the priest with him. I'ma send him a hell and up to the devil and tell him that I'm a demon who broke a piece of that heaven and fell in, bitch. I'm a predicate felon. I put a shell in your melon and everything I ever set up on a record. I'm in it. About we talk about how many fucking records you selling. Cause even back up in your country, they don't check up and listen. You only sold a couple thousand and a bet in the 7. They only sell it at the counter at the 7-Eleven. And when I
hold on, wait a second. Put
a shell in your melon and everything I ever set up on a record. I'm in it. About we talk about how many fucking records you selling. Cause even back up in your country, they don't check up and listen. You only sold a couple thousand.
Let's see how many records you selling, cause even back up in your country, they barely listen. Is that what he said? They only sell it at the counter at the 7-Eleven. Fuck.
But you, I bet they would never forget it. There ain't a single motherfucker who can sever this weapon. I hate your accent and everything you said in the record. I need subtitles to get it. I'm checking the spelling. I promise you that Drizzy only one ever would mention you being a legend. Nobody would agree with he said it. I promise you it's gonna hunt you when you sleep in your bed. And I promise you that when it's over, I'ma leave an impression of you.
That's facts, bro. I haven't heard another American rapper say that Skepta is the GOAT. He might be the GOAT in the UK, but so far Drake's the only person who said that. And you know, a lot of things are iffy with Drake at the moment. A lot of things are iffy with Drake, but you know, I mean, I guess that's a cool cosign. You know, Drake is still Drake, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's still Drake, but at the moment, like, can't take what Drake say too seriously. But you know, that's coming from somebody who Team Kendrick, so obviously I'm biased.
Nobody would agree with he said, and I promise you it's gonna hunt you when you sleep in your bed. And I promise you that when it's over, I'ma leave an impression. And yeah, I hope you know the pressure's on when I drop this shit, cause you really on the clock, boy. I'ma write a perspective song from a UK nigga who think he a top boy. Since you wanna talk about influence, let's talk about the female clothes you rock, boy. I seen you in an interview dressed like a bitch. I guess you really a top boy. I catch him outside in the Birkin store, the Victoria's Secret shop, boy. Take all your shit, then give it to my bitch. She'll love that drip you got, boy.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Basically, he clowning this nigga's fashion sense. He said he could take all the clothes you wear and give it to my girl, cause he dressed like a bitch, is what he said. That's crazy. Damn, violating your masculinity, gang. Don't let him do that.
This is me against you, little pop boy. Clean up on L6, I don't wipe this bitch. Somebody come bring me a mop, boy. How to turn Joseph to a crime scene. Why the fucking nigga thinking he could try me? How you do your nigga widely dirty, then turn your back on a UK crime scene? Asshole, you slimy. You irrelevant bitch, you behind me. I don't even understand how you still got fans. I ain't heard your name since the 90s. I'm a hybrid nigga with a high beam. Turn a UK nigga to a line beam. Just around 2KO, you ain't getting up. Better call the ER to revive him. After this, I bet you wanna
to revive him.
The reason why niggas don't like me. Thought you was that nigga when you talk your shit. Now you sitting back wondering why me.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it, but I don't think it was better than his first one. I still think his first one was better, but this was good though. This was good. Skepta, you gotta respond. You gotta respond, bro. You gotta respond. He went after your masculinity. He said you dress like a girl. You gotta respond, sir. He said they only sell your albums at the desk at 7-Eleven. They only sell your shit at 7-Eleven, bro. You gotta respond. That's disrespectful. Hey, man. Let's look at these comments real quick. Let's see. R.I.P. Skippy. You know, No Life Shaq is staring at his camera saying, well. You gotta say it in his voice. Well, I can't do it. Fuck it. Joyner is nothing to play with. Never understood the hate about him. Dude has skill. Facts, bro. Like I'm saying, he is literally the most underrated rapper right now, bro. That's just a fact. That is just the internet is hitting the right spots. In your next record, call him a bastard, Joyner. Bastard. You cheeky bastard. The internet goes hard. That gal deserves a raise. That Top Boy flip was nasty work. Strike 2. Joyner Lucas, you bastard. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This song was tough. It was tough. I liked it a lot. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who up? What's the score? Is it 2-0 or is it 1-2 or whatever? 1-0. I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know.